Good morning, children. How are you? Now all of you are in 8th standard. Last year you were in 7th standard in primary classes. Now you are in 8th standard. That means you are in high school. So is there any difference between UP school and high school? Is there? Okay. You have little more grown up. That is not the only thing. Your studies, subjects, everything changed. You have studied science up to 7th standard as basic science. Now in 8th standard you are going to study science as physics, chemistry and biology. So shall we have a lesson in chemistry today? Okay. Do you know which is your first unit in chemistry? Do you know what is the name of your first unit? Yeah, properties of matter. Properties of matter. So what is matter? Can you say what is matter? Is it a matter? Yes. Is there any matter in this glass tumbler? Is there? Yes. There is some liquid inside this tumbler. Is there anything inside this tumbler? Can you see anything inside this tumbler? Can you see? Okay. You can see a folds of paper. Is there only paper? Only paper inside it? Okay, there is air above the paper. Okay, so we can classify matter as solids, liquids and gases. So last year you have studied that matter occupies in 3 states: solids, liquids and gases. Now we are going to study the special properties of this matter. If it is solid or liquid or gas, whatever it may be, this matter has some properties. Okay, let us listen. What is this? This is a stone. So let us dip this stone inside this glass tumbler. What can you observe? What can you see inside? What change is there? Yes. The water level increases. The water level increases the glass tumbler. Can you say why it happened? Why the water rises? Can you say? Yes, this stone is a matter in the form of solid. It needs some space to occupy. So when we dip this stone inside glass, what happens? When the stone goes down, the water comes up. That means both water and stone has got mass and they need some space to occupy. So matter needs space to occupy. So let us have another experiment, simple experiment. We have seen a glass tumbler filled with water. There is a small glass tumbler. Inside it is some paper. So let us dip this small tumbler into the big glass tumbler. We just listen what happens to the glass tumbler. What can you observe? What did you see? Yes. The water level increases inside the big glass tumbler. But what happens to this small tumbler? Is the paper wet? Is there any water in the small tumbler? You can see the paper inside is not wet. It is dry itself. And there is no water inside this tumbler. Can you say why there is no water inside this tumbler? Yes. What is inside this tumbler above the paper? There was air. There was air above this paper. So air is occupied in this small glass tumbler. That is why this water cannot enter into the small bottle or small glass tumbler. So we can observe that air also occupy space. Now let's go through another simple experiment. There are two balloons. Two balloons are hanging on a cello. The two balloons are hanging on an axle blade, and the balloons are almost same in size. You can see one of the balloon, that's a sellotape. Sellotape is pasted on one of these balloons. Now let us make a hole on that. Children, see, there are two balloons. Two balloons are filled with air. What is inside the balloon? The two balloons are filled with air. The two balloons are hanging from an axle blade. You just see, both of them are hanging from an axle blade, and they are in a balanced position. They are in a balanced position. Can you say why these two are balanced? Yeah, air inside them is same. Both the balloons are filled with the same amount of air. That is why the two balloons are balanced. Okay, let us see what happens when one of the balloons is released its air. We can just release air from the balloon. Just see what happens. So the balloon is losing its size. It is getting small. And what happens to the axle blade? You just see what happens to the axle blade. When the whole air is loosed, the axle blade comes down. You can see that this side is coming down. That means now it is not in a balanced position. It is so. Why it is not balanced? Because the air inside the balloon is lost. So what happens? The mass of this side decreases. So what happens? The other side getting down. Okay. When the mass decreases, the other side getting down, which is not balanced. So from this experiment, what we can assume? We can assume that air has got some mass. Air has got some mass. When the mass from that side loses, what happens? This side, the exoblate comes down. Okay. So we have seen that the matter has some properties. What was the first property? Volume. 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 That means the matter needs some space to occupy. Matter needs some space to occupy. That is what is called volume. What is the second property? It is mass. Mass. Each and every object has got its own mass. That means matter has got mass. So we have already classified matter as solid, liquid and gas. Matter exists in the form of solid, liquid and gas. All these three states has got volume and mass. We have seen from this small experiment that air has some mass. We cannot feel any mass of air. There is air around us. We don't have any such feeling. But we have seen from this experiment that air has got some mass. So in your textbook there is a table. The table you have to work out this table. So far we can see that in this chapter we are discussing about properties of matter. The first property we have discussed is volume. Volume means, what do you mean by volume? Every object occupy space. That is called its volume. So we can define matter as object or things which occupy space and has got some mass are called matter. What is matter? Matter is the objects which has got volume and mass. Any object which has got volume and mass can be called as matter. Okay. So you go through the textbooks, find out the answers and work out the table. Okay. So we can see the next class. Okay.